Hi, this is Mus and these are Craft Journeys. Yevhen is not with us. He's away today in Western Ukraine on family business, and Dimitro and I are going to the city of Irpin for the Craft Festival of Prayerpinia. So this is an event where the crafters of Bucha, Hostomel and Irpin will gather, and we'll be able to meet many of them. Unfortunately, Yevhen is not with us, but he'll appear in the next episode, so don't switch channels even if you don't want to watch just me. Hello. Meet Maya, the co-organizer of this event. Please tell us, what is this and why is it happening?
This is the Localist project, focused on local festivals. Why is it happening? Because I really wanted us to have an event like this where you can meet all our amazing people who are doing something.
Tell us about the concept, and then we'll talk more about the event itself as we go.
Yes, because this is actually our third festival. Each festival has its own theme. This time we chose the theme family scenes, so we decorated the whole space like a home. That's why we have an entryway and we have incredible mirrors. This participant is remarkable. She came to us from Lviv. We value locality, but we especially enjoy when people visit us. Guests come, especially when it's something new and interesting for our region.
We're from the living room.
We moved to the kitchen. Here you can already enjoy various treats.
I love the kitchen. Yes, this is cheese. Please tell us about it and let us try something. What delicious things do you have in?
Everything I have tastes great. This spread is made from goat cheese. It has garlic, salt, flax seeds, and dill. It's very natural.
It's very tasty.
I came up with it myself.
Tell me, where is your farm located?
My farm is located in Blistavica. It's a village near Hostomel. That's where the airfield runway is. Wow. Our village is located parallel to it, yes.
And the goats aren't scared?
Well, not anymore. The goats are already trained. This is already the second, so to speak, the second offspring after the full-scale invasion.
Can I come visit you?
Yes, of course you can.
Unfortunately, I wasn't at this crafters festival, but I watched the footage and was impressed. For me, besides promoting everything local, this event is primarily about the feeling that you are not alone, that there are people who have similar problems, who share your values, who can lend a shoulder when you need it. I'm sure the participants of the festival go there for this very reason, not just for selling. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and I'm here to see you, Yevhen.
Good afternoon. I'm Nastya Kirilenko, and I craft artisanal goat cheese. Glad to see you.
Oh.
Moz is already drinking coffee. Do you want coffee? I want coffee.
Then let's go.
Yeah, can we?
Of course I invite you.
Cool, and let's have it with milk, okay? Of course, coffee with milk and I'll go.
With foam, yes? God, yes. No problem. They only milk in gloves here. Uh-huh.
And you just asked for some milk, right? This? Yes. Coffee with milk.
They're already waiting, actually.
Hi.
This is Leska.
Leska?
Yes, that's me. She looks like me. Lesyuka, named after my friend. I named her because she was quite a character.
Would you like some coffee?
They can, yes.
Can they?
They can do anything. It's already milking time for us because look at that udder. Mine are high yielding. And because of this, it's very important to milk on time because there can be a lot of injury. Honestly, everything started for me out of love for animals. At first, it was rescuing dogs. During quarantine, I told Serhi, I said, let's get a little goat. He said, why? You have a small child, just 10 months old, why do you need a goat as well? I said, Serhi, you don't understand. We'll have milk, we'll have cheese, I'll learn how to make everything. Well, he just, very skeptically, but when I told him they would mow the lawns, it worked. Thanks for watching.
And what about these military actions that took place? I hear they're shooting again, training. Do they somehow affect the quality of milk or cheese?
Feeding is definitely important. So with proper feeding you can heal, but you can also lose a goat. We don't have the opportunity to graze freely like we did before the war.
Well, what about the stress itself?
There is stress, they do lose some, but because they're already experienced, they don't pay much attention to it anymore. So they've already gotten used to it.
God, we've been through tanks here, right?
Yes, they know they're safe, they're fine. We've checked everything here. Sappers came, we checked everything just in case, God forbid, something somewhere. I got goats in June. It was the 1st of June, by the way. And 2 months later, after kindergarten, I suddenly changed direction and applied to the Agro-Technical College. I realized that I needed knowledge to take proper care of them, to feed them correctly, and to vaccinate them. When you start selling this to other people, it has to be of proper quality. You take responsibility for people's health, for what you are selling. As for milking, we have a strict hierarchy. Each goat knows when it's her turn to be milked. So now we will prepare a grain mix for them, which I make for them every day, and then we will start milking. This is my miracle machine. This is the milking machine that my husband gave me after he had to milk the goat for 4 days. And she just wouldn't cooperate with him. So he said, this is my gift to you, use it. This is steamed alfalfa.
With apple and cucumber. Does this belong here?
This goes here, oats. Yes, there's a little spoon. We add 2 full scoops like this for each goat. The premix is added. Now we put all of this right here. We prepare the bucket. I always put this on the bucket. We put the thing on like this. Ever seen a goat's makeup bag? This is our pre-milking product. The udder is treated. There's a product for during milking, a product for after milking, and a product for between milkings. Licia is coming. This is Licia. Theo is closing. I'm rinsing it first because you see we have a bit of sand there and I don't want any dust to get in there. It washes really well. Now I take this pre-milking solution, we treat it for 40 seconds. It needs to sit for a little while. Now we have the solution for during milking. And we do look the first 3 streams. Why do we do this? There is a sphincter here from which the milk comes out. When the goat walks around, it gets dirty. So this is the main source of infection entering the udder. And in order for our milk to be as clean as possible, first you need to milk these first 3 streams and then continue milking as usual. 1 goat can give about 3 liters. So are you going to try this? Yes? Oh, good job.
And what happens if you don't milk them?
They'll get mastitis and the milk will go bad. The milk will burn out, which is very painful. I think women will understand what that's like.
And how do you make sure there's no goaty taste in the milk?
Hygiene.
Hygiene?
Hygiene and health and nutrition. You need the components. This unpleasant taste of goat milk is caused by parasites in the liver. This disease is called fasciitis. The milk itself has a specific taste because of the different protein molecules. Because in cows, the milk protein is larger and in goats, it is smaller. It's called casein. They have different structures. Basically, a goat weighs about as much as an average woman. And in terms of structure, goat's milk and its protein are approximately like human milk. So why is goat's milk more beneficial? Because it's closer to us and it's more
Similar to breast milk?
in size.
And that's why children are fed goat's milk, right?
Yes, it's healthier. You're doing great. Well, let me add it quickly then. Thank you. Look at how the cheese has changed. See how it was before and how it is now. It's almost like little clots. See? These ones. What do we do now? Now we have a post-milking product. This is specifically for goats, cows, for animals that are milked. It's to close these sphincters I mentioned. See, they're kind of white. Yes, thank you. We're going to taste, we're going to do some things. Can I ask you to help out a little today?
I'm ready. We're filming?
Right? Okay, let's take off these gloves. We don't need them anymore.
We're ready. We
Are ready. First of all, what do we have? This is our cheese dough. It's like real dough. See, it shapes nicely. It has a creamy texture.
cheese dough is
And the cheese.
It's cheese with salt and garlic. The quality is new. Do you see? I took the milk, heated it, pasteurized it, and cooled it down to 30 degrees. First, I added the starter culture, then the rennet. Then the process of separating the whey from the main mass began. I cut the mass. I put it in a colander. I hung it up, everything drained out. Then I salted it, added some garlic, and this is the base I got. We put our cheese dough here. Yes, this is our first option. Next. Then, Zhenya, you put flax seeds in there.
just all of it from here.
Right, all of it in here. Here it comes together, and you get a mixture like this. Theo is doing it while Zhenya is resting. I'm doing it myself. And you take it and squeeze it like this. Squeeze it, yes. And now I'll take some fresh dill and add it for us. And we mix everything well.
I'm not in the way.
Which, by the way, isn't bad either. I don't eat it. That's it, we're all set. Let's serve it.
Uh-huh.
Let's serve it, Provincia. We say it's 100 grams, but it's actually 110 or 120,
Yes, how much does that jar cost?
150 hryvnias.
Uh-huh. 50 of them are mine.
Of course, I know it's not cheap, but I position it as a delicacy. Goat's milk itself is a delicacy. And the milk itself is 3 times more expensive than cow's milk. And
So how does it compare in terms of money, in terms of,
money?
is it worth it? Or is it,
Well, there's another small jar, 150 hryvnias. And I do it at home now. Well, I would say yes. So shall we do the next one?
let's do it.
The next dish.
We take it from here, make a ball.
Yes, we make a nice round ball, 15 grams. Now we take this ball and roll it in spices.
These are Provençal herbs.
Right? These are Provençal herbs. It's very important that the seasoning is sterilized so there are no bacteria in it.
You get balls like these.
Bowls like these, we put them in a jar, pour oil over them, and then add sun-dried tomatoes on top. From the sun-dried tomatoes, spicy. Now I'll get the ones that.
Looks delicious.
And imagine something bread. You take this one ball, spread it, and put a tomato on top. What else do you need for breakfast? Coffee, of course.
It's tastier with oil.
Of course.
If that one's 150, this one's 300.
Looks like I might have undersold a little bit. How much?
And how much?
150 as well.
Try it. It's top. How can we try it if you ate it all? Not everything. I see there's some left.
Today we're going to taste the famous Belper cheeses with you. These are the coatings that everyone loves. Porcini mushroom picked in the forest and ground, curry, Italian herbs. This is sumac. That's another name for it. Vinegar tree, maybe you've seen it before. And ginger. I'm warning you, this is a completely different cheese. It's not the same as what you just tried. It's completely different. It's hard and it's similar to Parmesan. The taste here won't be as strong as it is here. Maybe it would be better to try this one first than that one. It's more delicate. And here you need a little bit of either coffee or maybe alcohol or wine or whiskey. It goes well with things like this. Let's take a porcini mushroom. It's the most loved one. I don't know why. But everyone picks the porcini mushroom?
It crumbles so nicely inside your mouth. And it's only now starting to open up. It's so...
It's a marathon. Delicious. And that's a sprinter.
First cheese, then mushrooms. Now still.
Cheese, and there will be dessert at the end.
I also have something bread-like some kind of crust.
Well, this is a mushroom.
Wine time, Silpo, tradition shop. Please pay attention to this cheese. I recommend it. How do they do it there? Hooray! If you suddenly don't have a knack for crafting, but you want to work, earn money, and buy craft items, I have some interesting information for you. Did you know that you can work in information technology without being a programmer? I mean, without writing code. There's a cool profession called a tester. It's a person who improves software. I mean, they test websites and apps and find bugs there. Bugs are problems in information technology language, and they describe them. Then programmers fix them. Already in the first year of working as a junior quality assurance, a junior tester, you can earn $600 or even $1,000 a month. Are you interested? You can join a free marathon from Go Information Technology and start your career as a tester in information technology. In 4 days at the marathon, try yourself in the profession of a tester. Get acquainted with the methods and types of testing. Learn how to fill out test cases and bug reports. Understand in general how to start in the profession and what the prospects are. Classes are held in the evenings. Each assignment is checked by a mentor who gives feedback. And at the end of the marathon, you'll get a guide on how to make a great resume and LinkedIn profile. Sign up for the free Quality Assurance Marathon from Goet. The link is, as always, in the description. Thank you.
This is homemade kombucha. Their specialty is the kombucha box. Kombucha is easy to make. Take a tea mushroom like this. It's poured with sweet black tea at room temperature. In 4 or 5 days, the kombucha is ready.
And how sweet should it be? Well, how much sugar per liter of tea?
So, look, for 1 liter of tea, you need 5 tablespoons of sugar, but without a heaping spoonful. However, it may seem like a lot, but don't worry, because kombucha, the tea mushroom, breaks down the sugar. In the end, there's a minimal amount left, and even people with diabetes can drink it.
And how did you come up with the idea to make these jars and sell homemade kombucha?
Yes, it's a story. My father really loves all things natural and organic. We have a small tradition here. When visitors came, he always offered kombucha saying, "Let's drink." Everyone who remembers childhood recalls the ugly cheesecloth and how hard it was to pour. We decided to use a jar with a spigot, like a lemonade dispenser covered with a breathable cloth. That's how we got here. We started offering it to our friends. Our friends said, "Wow, that's cool. Let's make an Instagram page." And that's how it happened. And to go from there.
Good luck. Here's the page link if you want to buy one for yourself or as a gift. It's a great gift idea.
Yes, of course.
Here's an idea. Visit Grandma and enjoy kombucha together. Perfect for Mom or Grandma.
I'd like to introduce you to the BatArt team.
All our items are military themed since we're a veteran group.
Where do you make things like that?
In an urban workshop, right?
Oh, cool. Can I come to your workshop and see how you do it without
Sadly, this is happening a lot in Irpin and across Ukraine right now. But even from such terrible things, you can make a cool craft.
We are BatArt workshop.
We manufacture military crafts. Glory to Ukraine.
Yevhen.
Good afternoon, Dimitro.
Andrei, hi.
Yevhen, Rama. Yevhen. So what? What are you making out of them?
We, let's say, process them a little, upgrade them into very beautiful, stylish things. Like this bracelet here.
They're like talismans for us, and not just for us, probably for half the front line too.
And how did the idea to do this even come about?
The idea came up sometime in 2019.
Was it before the invasion?
Yes, a long time ago. We started it earlier. In order to be able to help hospitals treat soldiers. We directed funds to treat soldiers wounded in the anti-terrorist operation and joint forces operation. It grew there from a small room in the basement to a more production-like facility.
Oh, I see. That's it as well.
Yes, I can demonstrate it now. We sand them on the lathe. We have a small lathe. We trim them from a stone. Swarovski earrings for girls.
Such a strange combo. Sorry, stones are for girls?
Beauty and militancy.
Well said. By the way, it actually looks pretty good. It's so beautiful. And where do you get them? Somewhere around here?
Well, people send them from the training grounds. Just people send them. Our clients, buyers, say what they need. Well, if it's needed, they send it.
We are active servicemen in different units, both in the armed forces and the National Guard. That is, we are currently serving, and those who work in the workshop are either on rotation or on rehabilitation or on leave.
Some guys, friends come by? Yes. And do they join in?
Absolutely right.
Cool. So it's also a kind of rehabilitation, right? Working with your hands, something peaceful like that. Activity.
Yes, it's a kind of routine work that distracts you, like fine motor skills. It unloads your brain a little.
Well, but here you have crafts made from such things that you don't really switch off that much.
Actually, it's about recycling and rethinking these things. You're turning them into something new. You still remember how it used to be and what could have come from it, let's say. That's how it was used before.
Like, yes, as a symbol of rebirth, reconstruction, rebuilding the country, Irpin.
And that's how you get the strand from which bracelets are then made, woven together.
Damn, it's like this. I'm not a soldier, but I still care. Even now, it already looks beautiful. Yes, from this side, so shiny.
Yes, but it invents stories about itself and its past, and that won't change. And we will always remember that.
That's true.
We also make knives and glasses with embedded bullets. Glasses, shot glasses, bottles, and other glass items. We embed bullets in them. Actually, not just bullets. You'll see everything soon. In this room, we work with glass. We make glasses with bullets here. Glasses, shot glasses.
And how much does a shot glass like this cost?
Shot glasses are sold in sets of 6. Well, because just one shot glass.
Well, who needs just one?
That's pretty strange. A set of 6 costs 1,600 hryvnias.
Are there 6 of these?
Of course there are.
And I'll take them. And I'll take them. Oh, that's beautiful.
We try to make sure all our products look aesthetic, so that it looks good, so that we wouldn't be ashamed to present them. So that we wouldn't be ashamed. The idea came from YouTube. We saw that people there embed different things into glass. Some bolts, nuts, and stuff like that.
Sorry, but embedding a nut now, what is that? There's a meaning here.
It looks brutal, only.
I don't get how you do it. Do you split or heat it? No.
We take the weapon, place the glass at 1300 meters, take the shot, the bullet heats up, but at 1300 meters, it reaches the glass and smoothly enters it without breaking the glass.
I know I look like this, but I'll believe you.
That was terrible, of course. That's what furnaces are for. We designed them. They allow you to heat objects up to 1300 degrees, if not.
I can't believe it. Sorry, let me ask again. We designed the furnaces? You mean we made the furnaces ourselves? Yes. Real craft, yes.
We heat the glass in these furnaces, fuse the balls into it, and then the glass tempering process takes place. We put the glass back in, then we fire it, and then the process is programmed for slow cooling at about 1 degree every 3 minutes. And it gradually cools down to room temperature.
And how much does this cost?
That's 750.
I'll take this one too.
It also comes in a box over there. Our master is Roman. He is responsible for making the knives.
First, we make a blank like this. Well, this is the shape of the knife, then we harden it.
This is regular iron, right?
Well, it's not regular, it's steel. We buy it, it's K12 Emmer. It's good steel. We already make the blank from it. Then hardening. And then I make the bevels on the knives here on this machine. And it gives a better shape, makes it neater. We can start it up.
Go ahead.
And little by little, I'm already marking where the bevels should be. I'm already setting the angle here. We're now working on both sides, and this is actually the first knife we made. Have you ever made a knife like this for yourself? So you always had it with you? We tried to make a folding knife. We just sat there with what we had and made a folding knife. Like this, a kitchen knife.
Wow, wow, wow. How much does this knife cost?
This one is 2,200. This knife has a specialization. It's what's called a tantoid. This knife, specifically this shape, is strong. So combined with a classic blade like this wedge-shaped type, this knife, the tip is much stronger. It's made for powerful strikes. It doesn't just apply to combat. If you need to open a can, for instance, the knife won't break. That's why it's built stronger. It's something like the stiffening ribs here. Also, these kinds of tips have increased penetration ability. If you use them in a war context, they allow you to get through, to cut through heavy gear. Well, I mean, in the military field now, such fabrics are used like cordura. These are fabrics of very high density. It's not that easy to pierce them. You can't just poke through them with a nail. In order to be able to use knives in more combat conditions in the field, well, for that you have to come up with something, make slightly more sophisticated shapes, grind the bevels at certain angles. Well, that's how it works.
Well, is all this knowledge from practice, or do you read something?
You read, theory definitely has to be there. It's impossible to achieve any results without theory. And practical, because in theory it might be great. It may sound good, but unfortunately it often doesn't work that way in practice.
Listen, they say the best knives are American or Japanese.
Here's the thing, the best knife is the one you have with you.
Yeah, there's nothing to add here. Still, when it comes to quality, right now we have unique military experience. It's bad on one hand, but in knife production, as you said, we try things, draw conclusions, and that gives us something. This is growth for production.
Definitely, not just for knives. This applies, in principle, to many things related to the military production sector. This includes the production of equipment, knives, weapons. This market is developing very rapidly. Of course, this is due to our current acquired experience.
You can transfer it to the pan like with a spatula. Unfortunately, not all members of our creative team are present with us right now. And it's not because someone went off to serve or somewhere else. There are people who are no longer with us. There was a guy in our team named Karim Gulamov. He died last summer. We lost a brother in arms. It's very hard and sad. He was a very cheerful, good guy. It was a pleasure to work with him. He was a brave man. He specifically moved to Irpin from Obukiv so that he could work and create with us in the workshop. Then, well, he stayed for about a month, I think. And then the full-scale invasion began. He did his part, served, and it happened so that he is no longer with us.
We have no right to forget all these things. We must overcome this plague and this evil, even in memory of those people who gave their lives for our freedom and our lives.
We have various items here. Ceramics, for example, and cool craft paper postcards. It's interesting. I think we need to talk.
Tell me, what is this?
Made entirely from recycled paper.
And our thing right now is that when we make postcards, we add seeds to them during production. Here we have carrots, purslane, violet, aster, marigold, and here is arugula.
So if I plant this or put it on a plate and add water at home, then it
Will sprout, right?
we want to come visit you. I already took a picture. All right, so wait for us. And this is for your heart. Thank you very much. So wait, cool.
I'm Nastya, and I make craft paper from recycled paper.
What do you do with recycled paper?
Basically, it's the same paper. So we do everything that can be done with paper. These are envelopes, postcards, paintings, coloring pages, tags, for example, for craftsmen. Here we made postcards for the Children's Small Academy of Sciences.
Plant this postcard and watch flowers grow. How does it work? What does that mean?
There are seeds inside this paper. If you tear it, soak it with water, the paper will swell and you plant it in the ground and the seeds will grow. In this case, it will be a petunia flower. So you're not just giving a card, you're also giving the emotion of watching the plant grow and taking care of it. That's it, it's very nice.
So sweet.
Cool. Well, the idea isn't new, actually. Abroad, craftsmen often make things like this. Last year I considered trying it, but there was no way to print or put any image or text on this kind of paper. Because all the print shops I contacted refused, of course, saying that this kind of paper could damage their equipment. But when I finally bought my own printer, everything started moving very quickly and rapidly. Now, 80% of my orders are for seed paper. I have a lot of supplies here, as you can see. I've more or less sorted everything by color. There's the most pink, then red shades of green and blue.
So it's not from waste paper, but from scraps.
It's still waste paper. People throw it away. But when I started doing all this, my mom was a teacher. I took her notebooks, the students' notebooks, and used all of them, or magazines. Extracurricular time. It was a beautiful, crafty color. Back then, it was made directly from recycled paper. Now it's similar, just more refined.
And how does the process itself work? How, for example, do you make something new out of this?
We take this cardboard, we use a shredder. We shred all of this. We pour water over it. We blend it.
That's how you get a smoothie.
And we pour all of this into a mold. This liquid paper is called pulp. So we pour this pulp into the mold, and it turns into a card or a piece of paper exactly the size of the mold we pour it into.
I have a bit of a mercantile question. Does this make money?
As my husband says, it's an expensive hobby, something like that. He says that if he made this paper for work, he wouldn't do it this way, his words. I like it and work with it. It covers my living expenses, but I still don't have a car.
Well, that's if we put it simply, but can we see how it all happens?
The process? Yes. Let's go. This is my workspace. This is the paper that's already been soaked. It's been soaking here, I don't know, since yesterday. This is to make it easier for the blender to break it down.
It looks more like cooking.
A little bit.
It's like we're about to make pancakes.
Well, that's it. We need to blend everything. Whoa. About 3 years ago, I picked up a hobby, calligraphy. I signed up for calligraphy courses, and there was a lesson once a week. We had to do some creative work to absorb the lesson, and there I found out that there is such a thing as handmade paper. At that time in Ukraine, you could only buy it in one store, and it cost 16 hryvnias, I remember it clearly, a card 7 by 9. I thought, well, why not make it myself? I can do it. All I knew was that you had to shred the waste paper, mix it with water and pour it into a mold, and that was it. I asked my husband for help and he brought me this mosquito net and made a frame for me, just like that. It's just smaller. This is already the second size. That's how I started. I messed up so many times, I can't even remember how many tries I had. But I got so carried away with the whole process that calligraphy already took a back seat. I'm here.
I'm boiling the paper.
I get it. Hobbies are things you do for yourself. But to turn it into, even if it's a small craft one, it's still a business.
For a year and a half, I was just working, well, not really working, it was more like a hobby, selling something here and there through Instagram.
I was experimenting.
Yes, there were some small orders, and when the war started, my main income was... I worked as a nanny for 3 years while also working with paper. And then the war started, the family with the children went abroad, and I was left alone. I wondered what to do to earn a living. We volunteered for 2 months, but then what? How do we survive? So I went and got a second job. A pet sitter. Since I can't babysit kids, I'll watch dogs instead. It was, of course, a nightmare. I worked there for a month, and then I came up with a series of postcards featuring women. I printed reproductions of paintings by Olia Haidamaka, if you know her, on my paper blanks. And they just tore everything apart that they could. That's when I gave up on those dogs and decided that was it. I would only work with paper from then on. I started a sole proprietorship and things got serious. Now we need to mix the pulp with water. Actually, there are 2 ways to make this paper. Pulled and cast. We're going to make the pulled one now.
You can pour it in, but now we're going to dip this mold in there. Yes. That's it.
Let's do it. Okay, now the water will drain and we can lift the top frame.
Is it okay that it turned out so thick?
We'll press it. It'll turn out darker. Would you like to add some flowers?
Yes, I do.
And now we'll make a composition with you.
Right? They're so wide.
Yes, they'll be such fluffy little bunnies and they'll stick out. I call them 3D postcards. Now we need to secure this in place. Use your finger to pick it out like this.
The pot just a little.
But not too much. And fix it like this.
Like this?
Yes. And now we need to, lay it all out.
Turns out you can make this beauty, well, out of anything. Just gather some paper from somewhere. You likely have items at home to recycle, like things you no longer read. For example, flowers over there. Any kind. I haven't collected them. And do it. Get involved.
That's how it is.
Cool? It will be on the paper, yes.
And now we transfer all of these onto the fabric. You just take the shape like this. Snip me.
Yes. Are you sure that I...
Not really, but slap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Damn. And slap. Is it okay, or did I mess everything up?
Don't pick it up.
Yeah, got it.
Don't pick it up. Use a sponge to remove extra moisture. Now you can pick it up. Slowly. Hurry up. Ta-da. Cool.
I don't know. I don't understand yet.
Now that's all. It needs to be transferred onto the glass. You can leave it to dry on the fabric, but it will get deformed. The paper will be all wrinkled. But if you dry it on the glass, it will be nice and flat.
Like a leaf, yeah, that's right. Once in Thailand, we filmed how they made paper out of elephant dung.
Oh, I've seen that somewhere.
It already got mashed up on its own, and then the elephant, like a blender, shredded everything. Like that.
The edges are cut.
It's holding. Well, yes.
And that's it. Now apply it. Little by little.
It dries for a day, right? Yes.
Just remove it from the glass and it's done. The postcard is ready and I'll take it to the fair.
So I'm not clumsy. How much does a postcard like this cost, roughly?
70 hryvnias with flowers, similar to this one. And if it's printed, then with printing and seeds, it's 60. Without seeds, it's 50.
How many of these postcards can you make in a day?
You can make 60 in a day. Well, I would make, for example, 60 myself. But the point isn't how many you can make, it's where to sell them, who to sell them to, and how to sell them.
But here they are watching. Here they are watching.
Well, yes.
There will be a link in the description. That's where you can contact them. They'll take 60. Actually, it's perfect production. So for people who are watching and don't know where to start, how to start their own business, here the expenses, the waste paper, it's there. Gather some flowers. All you need is to have hands to do it all. That's it. Just take it and do it.
Yes, the main expense is time.
First of all, it's a unique thing. It's one of a kind in its form and its image, made just for you, made by hand, and made with creativity. That means you can come and make something interesting that no one has ever made before. All this costs 70 hryvnias. That's unreal. You could just take a card like this and write, Kokana, marry me.
To work. I remember the story.
When you were just launching your program, OSU, in one of the episodes you said that there would be a program where we would visit people. And Andrea and I are sitting and watching this episode, and I say, look, they'll come to visit us too. He said, yeah, of course. And now, I only remembered this story after we had already recorded the main part. I stood there thinking, wow, it happened. A small goal achieved.
Set goals and achieve them.
It sounds pretentious, but it's true. It works.
Good afternoon. Can you tell me what this is? It's beautiful, unique, yet clear.
This is a BatArt box. Art kits for painting in the abstract technique.
Wow. Yes? That's interesting. So you don't need to have an art education?
Absolutely, this is painting without any artistic skills. Anyone can do it, even children from 4 years old, but under parental supervision. The paints are non-toxic. Well, of course, you shouldn't put them in your nose or eyes. But everything is very safe here, yes.
Do you want
me to show you how it happens?
Well, of course we do.
Paints, they actually have a therapeutic effect. And many psychologists even use drawing in their practice. Even if you work with children or with some complex issues, it all pours out onto the canvas. That's why we came up with this idea as well. Yes. We pour all these paints one by one into the cup. There are several pouring techniques for these paintings, but I'll demonstrate the easiest, like this, see? So you don't have to be an artist. And then the pattern forms because we slowly start to pour it over. Come sit with me, come closer, take it in your hands and start in one direction. Yes, face the camera so viewers can see, then turn it toward yourself and the whole side. Let's pull it a little more this way, yes. It's actually impossible to ruin this painting because it's an abstract drawing.
And it's impossible to repeat.
And it's impossible to repeat. Every painting will be unique in its own year.
Because every person pours paint differently, with different shades in their own way. So what if you draw, for example, some kind of line?
Let's draw it.
Ah, you see, it gave off something like that. Oh, cool. This is a very meditative activity. How much does a set like this cost?
720 hryvnias.
That's fine. I see so many things in it. Thank you very much.
You are a multifaceted person. You're welcome.
Everyone who's even a little interested by it, try it. I recommend it.
Thank you very much.
How many participants are here now?
About more than 35?
And how many guests approximately?
That's a delicate question. Unfortunately, I don't know.
Do you estimate it yourself approximately? I haven't learned yet. I haven't learned. You need someone like on a plane standing there clapping. Is this the third festival? Yes. How many were there at the first one?
At the first one, we had, I think, about 22 participants. We did it in the winter on December 17th. I came back at the end of November. I came home and realized I started this project even before the large-scale invasion. And I thought, well, it's on pause, it's impossible right now. But I came home and realized that I had to try. It's important now, it's needed. And we did it like this in 10 days. In Verpen, in Nesnijker Park, the location is outdoors, just under the open sky. In winter, it's like something unreal.
What are the plans? When is the next one?
We want to do it in the summer, outdoors in a park, most likely in Verpen. Yes, tentatively we want to do it in June. We'll see how our strength holds up. We just need to allow enough time for preparation.